If you're not on the same page about kids, I don't think you should be getting married. I posted a video about being child free a few weeks ago, and somebody commented saying, oh, like what would happen if you and your husband felt differently about having kids? And I commented back and I was like, well, we wouldn't be together. And they responded and they were like, oh, well, does he know that? Because I have this example of a couple who's in a relationship and they are together. One wants kids, one doesn't, but the one is willing to compromise for the other. I didn't reply, but it got me thinking. I was like, can't compromise on having kids. Having kids is not a compromise. It's a permanent life-altering decision, and you need to be on the same page before making it. Because I know that if I didn't want kids and the person I was married to did want kids, but made me feel like I had to have kids in order for them to stay with me, or that's because what they really wanted, I would be so miserable because I was living a life that I knew wasn't the life I wanted to live. And I'm not saying every couple needs to be like 100% yes or no, but I do think you need to be on the same page of like, okay, we're kind of 50-50. If we have kids, that's amazing. If we don't have kids, that's also amazing. But as long as you are aligned together, then I think it's fine. And there is no right or wrong answer. The only wrong answer is doing what you don't want to do and only doing it because somebody else, convinced you or told you that's what you should be doing. And that could be the person that you're in a relationship with. It also doesn't make sense to me when people lie and say that they would or wouldn't have kids because the other person wants that, and then they end up being in a relationship with somebody who doesn't want the same things as them, and then that leads to more resentment down the road. So ultimately, I just feel like, of course, life happens, things can change, nothing is cut and dry. But if you're in a fully committed relationship with somebody and you're not on the same page about having kids, I just don't really see how it's going to work long term.